Did y'all watch the T.S. Madison live from a couple days ago? Let me tell you, she is playing chess, not checkers. I was watching, I was watching Michelle ATLian. She had went live or whatever a couple days ago, and somebody in the comment was like, oh, T.S. Madison is a gangster turned Karen. And I'm thinking, are you dumb? Are you dumb for real? Because that's not what's going on. In fact, she's very smart with how she's doing it. She even said in her live, T.S. Madison, she's like, listen, I need a paper trail. There needs to be a paper trail, because basically what she's saying is, if I'm licensed to carry and they let this knucklehead out of jail and he do something funny, oh, and when I blow him to smithereens, I'm not going to jail. The way Funky Johnny would be saying jail. Yeah, that's pretty much what T.S. Madison is saying. I'm not going to jail. Like, if he says something funny to me on my property, following me, if I even feel like he breathed in my direction too hard, I'm blowing that nigga up. That's basically what she's saying. If there's a paper trail and a record of him being the one that's cuckoo and she defends herself, she ain't gonna get charged for that. That's basically what she said. She's like, listen, yeah, I gotta go through the courts. Because if you're smart or intelligent, that's exactly what you would do. You would go through the courts. And then, like she said, if there's a trail, there's nothing that they could say if he act out of order and T.S. Madison do what she wants to do, okay, then she's not going to be charged for that, basically. So the person who was just like, she a thug turned Karen, I'm just thinking, I'm like, y'all are insane. What y'all mean? Because at the end of the day, if somebody is threatening my life, somebody is trying to unalive me, and I'm telling you I'm licensed to carry, I'm going to go to the courts, because that's the warning. That's the warning before destruction. If I go to the courts and I'm like, listen, this individual is saying XYZ, I'm letting y'all know and I'm letting them know I carry. I got some pum. So if this person, this individual acts up or they continue down this route, I'm not responsible for what's going to happen to him. T.S. Madison is telling us ahead of time what can happen to him. Out of her protection, she could do that. She legally has a right to do that. So, but it's not like she's going to go ahead and just shoot the dude. She's going to go through the legal route first. She's going to take all the proper precautions and do things legally the right way. And then outside of that, if he deal with Spur, continue to act up, whatever comes to him, comes to him. Like, you got to understand. Then on top of that, I'm thinking like Tasha K. Now, that to me, because I said this before, her linking up with Deal with Spur is because, first off, mentally he's off. Like, the way he's going on, first off, I don't ever hate nobody that much that I want to kill him. Like, it's never that deep. That's one. So clearly he got mental issues. Secondly, you sitting here amping him up, giving him a platform to spread his hate, because that's exactly what she did. I didn't watch the interview. I don't care, because at the end of the day, I know that she only linked up with him because she hates T.S. Madison. I don't think I don't think Tasha K is transphobic or homophobic. I don't think that. I think ever since T.S. Madison said the thing about the thumb inside of her, ever since T.S. Madison said that, I think Tasha K basically she's not gonna let that go. And her mission is to really end T.S. Madison. And it's so weird because, like, Michelle ATLian, Jess Hilarious, Tasha K, they got these issues with T.S. Madison, and it's always I'm a woman, but they're never friendly women to each other. They only have something in common, which is they don't like T.S. Madison. But that whole woman shit, being on call, go out the window when it comes down to other women. But just because T.S. Madison is a trans woman, you know, everything that he is saying she aligns with. If he said that he wants T.S. Madison dead in Tasha K heart, that's what she really feels with and agrees with. Now that boy locked up in jail. Where Tasha K at? Oh, she's doing the next interview. She don't give a damn about that boy. That's how you know it was only about going after T.S. Madison. It had nothing to do with helping him. It had nothing to do with exposing DL men. It had nothing to do with nothing. Tasha K gave him a platform and basically was the battery in his back to do the things that she couldn't do. and he took the L for the whole team. That's what it just seemed like. But she don't even care for him either, because that boy's still in jail. And she's still on TashaKLive.com, doing her content, doing her interviews, as she should. But he should look at that and see that that was an indication that Tasha K is not your friend. She has no friends in this business, and you're not gonna have friends in this business. But she definitely has hate for T.S. Madison. Definitely, she hates T.S. Madison, like absolutely hates T.S. Madison. Again, I personally do not think that T.S. Madison like biological women. I've said that, and that's what I stand on. But I'm not gonna not watch her because I see something that's very obvious. I'm still gonna watch her. I'm gonna enjoy her. That's that. But like I said, I don't agree with everything T.S. Madison says. But I'm also very fair, and the fair analysis of this whole entire situation is the DL Whisperer has mental issues. Tasha K saw him as an avenue to filter her real feelings and hate towards T.S. Madison through this boy. Okay? And T.S. Madison, who is licensed to carry, has every right to blow that nigga to smithereens if he ever steps out of pocket anytime after he gets out of jail. T.S. Madison already said that she's going to press charges to the fullest extent of the law. And when he does get out, he can't even say her name. So for the people talking about some T.S. Madison is a thug, is a fake thug, Karen, or whatever the case is, because that comment definitely bothered me. I don't think you want to say how this works. You legally have to be smart and do things this way before you do things the way you want to do it. And that's pretty much what T.S. Madison is saying. She's like, girl, I'm going to have a paper trail saying that I reported him. He can't come around here in these parts. And if he does, I got a pin to protect myself. She's not going to be charged for that. They're not going to charge her, especially with the history of him coming up to the house. He has a history of putting everything that he feels and says on the damn internet, on Twitter, TikTok. Why would you do that? Even if you felt that type of hate for a person, all you're doing is, again, leaving a paper trail so that when the FBI or whoever, the investigator, private investigator, when they come and investigate him, they can be like, oh, he was asking for this. Pretty much. Hopefully this thing does die down. I don't know how long the DL Whisperer is going to be in jail, but I hope he makes smart choices after this, because T.S. Madison is really not playing, and she is in her right to do whatever she needs to do to protect herself. That's being fair.